Hello, what's up, guys? So today is July 5th, and this is the pre London session live stream. So let's look at the charts here on gold. Well, nothing looks really interesting here on gold. I have already marked the H4 areas here. This one is a little bit higher because if you look at the 1 hour, it just touched that line. So that's why I marked it up here, H4 area. Although prices has broke the low and is coming down, but we do not have like a clear range, like 6-7 pips range. So yeah, that's not really something I would really like. So let's measure this range. So this range is again 17 pips on if you consider this resist actually support here, but if you consider this line here, it's 25 pips. So yeah, it can be considered a tradable range. Let's look at H4. So yeah, that can be considered a tradable range, but it's a little bit difficult here at the moment. So let's look at the 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes again we do have support here and then here, and yeah, it doesn't really look right at this moment. Although if we do break above this one and close above this 1926.29 area, 1926.9 area, we do have like again 14 pips range. So yeah, it looks like there is not really an ideal tradable range here. Although, and if you look at H4, if we take this wick here, we do have like 26 pip based on the H4, but based on H1 and 30 minutes, there doesn't seem to be any ideal tradable range here on gold. Although we are kind of seeing like a trend line here, if you consider this like that. So one touch, two touch, and this is third touch, it may be going down, but yeah, I don't know, that's really difficult because we do have like this kind of like support area where it's rejected once and then slightly about twice and then thrice. So a bit difficult on gold. Pound yen, well, that is a no trade range here that I have marked, that is 18 between 1820, no, actually 183.86 and 183.58. So that is not a tradable range, although this could have been a good trade if broke above this and we got like 17-19 pips anyway. But yeah, this range is again not enough, but if we do close below it, we do have these weak rejections, but volume can push through these and we have like a 24 pips range, so which can be considered a tradable range. Pound dollar is again not really anything clear here, same is the case with dollar yen. So yeah, it's just consolidating. There doesn't seem to be any good setup here during this time today. So gold seems to be moving down. Let's see how it closes this 30-minute candle, and then maybe we can consider something. We still have the first 15-minute candle open. Last H4 closed bullish, so we are again at the support of that level here. We should at least for this 15-minute candle to close because it is now touching the support area. So looks like 15-minute is closing just right at the support area. Yeah. So pound yen is trying to move up, but we do not know where it is trying to go. So it's a bit difficult on pound yen. Dollar yen can go and touch this 144.86 area. That is like 15 pips away. But we do have this area here, like I don't know, it doesn't seem ideal at this moment. Gold can be considered ideal if we wick up and then break the low based on the 15-minute and the volume time. Let's see if it wicks up and breaks the low, or continue to push down. or maybe just it reject this area and move up. So if it does not wake up and keep going down, well, there is no trade. The only confirmation can be considered valid if it's if it picks up and then breaks the low. So this candle didn't wake up and it continued moving down, and if we look at the 5 minutes, this last 5 minute candle just closed without a bottom wick and without a top wick. So taking a trade at this moment, or even when it broke this low without waking up, would have been really risky. So that is why I didn't take a trade based on that. If I was online at the time when this candle started forming, so around 20 minutes ago, and if when it broke the low, this trade could have been like a 13 pip trade, good trade. But yeah, I wasn't online at that time. Anyway, let's see how this 30-minute candle closes now. On pound yen, pound dollar, and dollar yen, well, all these three pairs seems to be very slow today, so there is nothing going on there. Let's see what happens on gold here. Let's look at 5 minutes. So we have like 1 2 3 4 5 minutes bearish candles. On H4, it is just it has just broken the low of the previous candle. And it may come down and test this 1920.6 area, the next H4 level. We do have this level about 9 pips away. So there was no confirmation on gold, and the price has already moved. So during these 50 minutes, the price have moved like 13 pips. Let's look at 1 hour. So yeah, we do not have a good enough range on the left side to take a trade at this moment. So pound yen just seems to be ranging between 183.57 and 183.86. That's a no trade range, 27 pips. If it closes below that, we may consider a trade on pound yen. So that was the only favorable trade here. When this candle wicked up, broke the low, and we could have expected it to test that area, but it moved further down, like it has moved 28 pips. So the trade is gone, price has moved, and it will take some time to form another setup. Price didn't even stop one for 5 minutes, created any bullish candle. It just kept moving down. So that was the only trade here, but I wasn't online at that time, and I just missed that. This could have been a beautiful 28 pips trade. So the next possible setup can only be possible if we come down here, create some kind of support and break the support, and then we have a clear range here on the left. Or maybe if we break the support and resistance, create a form kind of support and resistance, and then break the resistance, then we do have a clear range here on the left. So yeah, without that there is no setup here on gold, because price has already moved. Although this 30-minute candle did close below that, but it has closed too far from the support area, like 14 pips from the support area. And pound yen doesn't seem to be moving anywhere. Same is the case with these two pairs. So guys, I guess I should just close this stream now, because there is not going to be any favorable setup very soon. So yeah, take care guys, and hopefully maybe I'll see you tomorrow.